Okay, stupid early for, oh for goodness sake. Oh, yeah, it's back, we're back on. It's stupid early for me and I'm doing a weigh-in. Oh, that's not good. And I will explain why in a second. Well, in a few minutes. So first of all, as my eyes probably, if you can see my eyes, will tell you I am not a morning person. Definitely not a morning person, and Elaine and I have a good routine going. She takes him out for the first walk, and I take him out for the last walk. Well, I take him out for his next 3 walks generally, but I always do the late night one. It works brilliantly for us. So asking, well, why are you walking stupid o'clock in the morning when you're no good at it? Because Elaine's left us. Yep, she's headed off to Scotland to do work on the house and get it on the market, and Stinky Monkey and I are staying here. So that is why I'm up at stupid o'clock this morning, and I'm going to be up at stupid o'clock every morning until she comes back. The only job that I have is to keep Stinky Monkey and myself alive. I don't know if I'm up to the task. Time will tell. So I thought what I'd do though is just some videos of me trying to keep the two of us alive. So that was the reason for the weigh-in as well. I just wanted a starting point for Elaine not being here, and for me starting to see how I get on by myself, because she's been ridiculously helpful this time. No, this has not been in the past, but losing weight this time. On the whole, sorry, I've got a head cold as well. I've got a sore throat. I'm all locked up. Terrible night's sleep. I don't sleep particularly well when Elaine's not there anyway. But this has just kind of made things worse. So it's what it is. You can maybe hear my voice, I don't know. Anyway, so this is the first kind of video, and we'll see how things go. Hopefully I'll stay alive. If not, it's been good, for the most part. Well, this is always a fun time for him. I think the two of them get a kick out of this. Oh. No, we'll both be fair. Nice and quiet today, eh? The two of you been nice and quiet today. Usually they have a wee shout at each other. I think it's love. It's day 2, EIS, Elaine in Scotland. And we've survived the night, just slept badly. Had to throw my first tea in the bin last night. Not because I did anything wrong. I got it thinking it'd be nice and healthy. It was like a stir fry type thing, and it was all peas and carrots. And I mean, it was all peas and carrots. It was like 5 chickeny bits. I hate peas and carrots, so it went in the bin, and then it all just fell apart because I didn't have a plan B. So what I have to try and do today is wake up, and I need to sit down and think about what I'm going to have for lunch and dinner, and have a fallback if any of that goes wrong. So shit. Sorry, he just went on red alert, but it was birdies. I think he just went. There was a tree that he, I think, wanted to go to, or he's gone to there because they were there. I don't know. I am very balmy today. Balmy, is that the right word? I mean, I'm both hot and cold at the same time this morning. It's not a good mixture, but it is what it is. Stinky Monkeys, I don't know, have I got him? He's doing grand. He's hey, you alright? Yeah, you're fine. He's fine. Again, slept most of yesterday. I did not. I've got a wee nap in the afternoon. So the problem I've got is a very little imagination. I've no idea what to do with myself. At least when Elaine's here, she'll say to me, right, we're going shopping, or we're doing this. And I just fall like a puppy, to be honest with you. Because... You okay? You just want to go slow? Yeah, there he is. You can see him. He's just slowly catchy monkey. Yes, I just there's nothing I ever really want to do. And it's not that I can't be bothered doing anything. It's just I'm always just kind of like, I really don't care. There's nothing that interests me. That's the problem. But I have some Lego. I've got a lot of Lego in boxes now, waiting to be done. So we've just been, something's happened. There's been deals on everywhere. Discovered Temu for the first time the other day there and got 25 quid off something. So that'll do, and it turned up within about 5 days as well. So yeah, so I'll probably do some of that today, and as I say, organise washing. I've no washing to do. Did all the washing yesterday. So obviously I've got yesterday's stuff, not enough to put in. I'm trying to sit, look, because I'm by myself, I'm looking at it going, well, I just wear white things today, or I just wear coloured things today. Well, I'll wear white things for the next kind of 4 or 5 days, so that I've got enough washing to put in. I don't know how long it'll take. I said, oh, hang on. Let's see. It's a wee morning ritual. Yeah, idiot. Eh? So there's that. So yes, so we will see. I'll probably do that. Anywho, I'm going to go. Update, throat's still sore. Nose is much better. Nowhere near as bad as it had been. Nose blocked. And I'm now able to get up without actually stretching first with my piriformis. So that's not too bad. It's still sore at the moment. But once I wake up properly, I think that I'm kind of expect that just to go now. So, but I have to just make sure that I do my exercises, my stretching and stuff, which is just really difficult in this heat. I really didn't want to. I don't know how the Spanish do it. Most of them stay thin. What we do is because they didn't eat. Well, it's not, they just don't eat as much crap as I do. Anyway, here's to another day. We'll see if I survive. I was about to do it again. I was about to have a very healthy meal without showing you. So, curried chicken, 185 grams, chickpeas with stuff. That was, I think, 85 grams as well. As well as what? I don't know. And salad. I put salad in. How good am I? It's coming up just under 500 calories for this, by the way. As I keep saying this, see if you're willing to eat stuff like this, there's just no excuse for being fat, is there? And it's lovely. Day 3, EIS. And we're both still alive. We're doing well. I'd like to say we're thriving, but we're not. We're surviving. Oh, you seen how just proof of life. Yeah, that's just proof of life. There we go. He's alive. So he's doing okay. It's just very warm for him as well. It's he's, I think I mentioned before, he's struggling throughout the day. Just too darn hot. So I had a wee sneaky weigh in just to see where I was doing, and I was 15 stone 8.5 pound, which is a £1.5 drop from the weekend when I weighed myself. So so we will take that. What I haven't done this week yet is any sort of meaningful exercises. I did stretches yesterday. I'll get them done again today. I had intended on going up the stairs and getting the weight training done, the resistance training, but it was too hot. You need air conditioning, I think. You do if you're a wee fat Scottish guy. So didn't get that done. But again, within my calories. So I'm going to take that. And that's keep forcing that into my head. That is the only thing that matters, is the calories. So if I can get upstairs today, there's a couple of things that I can do, just compound moves, that will make sure that I get all the muscle groups in that need to get in over the 2 days that I would have been exercising. My official exercise days, because there's sort of 2 or 3 things that I kind of do which are just add-ons over the compound exercises. It's just 7:35. It's just a stupid time in the morning, and my body doesn't like it. I slept better last night, but I think a lot of that might have been to do with exhaustion. I actually went back yesterday. I had a sleeper in the morning, so I didn't get up until 10:30. And then I had about an hour in the afternoon, and I think that's going to be my plan. I'm going to do that. So went to bed last night. Didn't feel overly tired. I went last night. Went this morning 1 o'clock. So maybe I think I'll just have that as my wee routine at the moment. So I'm happy enough with that. Got a parcel to go and pick up today, so that'll get me in the car and somewhere different. Right, I've got in my head, I've got a chicken. Maybe I'll show you one of the chickens. It's dead, like it's in the fridge and packed, but it's one of the like cooked in the bag, and over here they're honest to God delicious. So it's going to be one of them with couscous or bulgur wheat and salad for lunch today, and it's probably going to be some of that for dinner as well. We will see. I had actually thought about dropping into McDonald's or something, but having the £1.50 loss, it's kind of motivated me to not just, because even with if I went to McDonald's, I would have still tried to stay within my calorie count. But I'm thinking, no, just keep with it, keep with the programme today, and I'll maybe do that on Monday or something. If I get a £2 loss, I think I will treat myself on Monday to a wee McDonald's or something like that. Alright, speak to you after. So I've made my favourite dinner. It's chicken curry. It's one of my favourite dinners. And I didn't put the veg in. I completely forgot about the veg, and I can't decide whether that was because I don't care about veg or whether it was a genuine mistake, because I would have intended to have put veg in. I've not put onion in either, which Elaine absolutely would have remembered to do. And I like the onion in it, to be fair. Just wanted to do a quick video to show you the bad boy that I've been talking about. Bad boy, it's actually a girl. It's a chicken. Chickens are girls. But this is I'm about to get get greasy fingers because of this chick. It's rude. I'll not show you me opening it. It's going to be messy, but it's going to be so worth it. And today I'm going to have that with either couscous or bulgur wheat and side salad with salad cream, because that is a necessity for me. Finished. Oh, it's coming into land. Oh, both things at the same time. Well, there we have it. Officially 1.5 stone lost. 1 stone £7. So it's day whatever, EIS, I don't know, 6, 5, I've no idea. Bottom line is, I've not done any videos because fuck all has happened. Not that any much had been happening before, but I'm just every day reminded that the plan had originally been that we would have been travelling up through Spain and France and into the UK. And I'm in Spain, bored out of my tits, to be perfectly honest with you. I've had a bad day today. It's too hot to do anything. Got him, so you can't take him out far. It's just boring, absolutely boring. Got hee-haw to do that's new or interesting. So we're just kind of sitting, trying to fill our day. I see I'm talking about him and I. He's sleeping a lot, he just kind of flops. Stares at me every now and again as if to say, what the hell's going on here, Dad? We could have fun. The sprinklers are on, we'll come up this way. He likes to roll about a wee bit, get a wee bit of cool down. But yeah, so anyway, waiting for this week. I've lost 2 3/4 pounds, but I'm putting it through as 2.5 because that's what my weight app only does, £0.5. So I put it through as 2.5, gives me a £1/4
ahead for next week. And so far I've been all within my calorie count and whatnot. So yeah, as I say, nothing really to talk about because I've done absolutely nothing because it's so bloody hot. And I've not even, I keep thinking about exercise. I've actually done some press ups and stuff. And I can do 15 press ups, which is apparently above average for my age. So good God, we're a sorry civilization nowadays. We really are. If that's the best, if that's average, dear me. But yeah, but there we have it. So signing off for now, because nothing to say.
I may have overdone it on the salad, but we will, oh, there's a bloody fly. I will, I'll just not eat it if it's too much. I will make sure to eat the meat though, and probably the bulgur wheat, which I really like. So another day, oh, excuse me, another sensible meal. So I've gone with the curry sauce with the veg again. I think this is going to become a staple for me. This is lentils. Again, Aldi stuff, which I thoroughly enjoy, and I'm finishing off the turkey. Now, I've got to tell you, if I'd been back, I need to make sure to get my hand out of the way. Previously, I would have been straight to McDonald's, no thinking about it, or Burger King, KFC, Dos Maris for some other stuff. Oh, my days. But I'm actually enjoying this food. It's very nice. And so I get wee cravings every now and again, but nothing tragic that I can't get past once I've eaten this. So the only thing is still Pepsi Max. I can't not have Pepsi Max. But here we go. Going to enjoy this. Okay, so I've kind of piled stuff on here. They're small plates. I'll say they're small plates. I don't know. We've got 223 grams of turkey breast, 200 grams of mixed veg. So it's a lot, but I've thrown it in because it basically says in the package, eat the whole thing, and there's 400 grams. So it says eat the whole thing in a winner is what it's talking about, but I'm going to try and I'll have the rest tomorrow hopefully. But I've got it in a curry sauce, Mayflower curry sauce, which I adore, and by the way, that is nice. Didn't get me wrong, again, when I'll remind you, when I say nice, I mean it's acceptable. It's no fast food, nice. And we've got Mercadona potatoes, which are very, very nice. So here we go. So the whole thing is 617 calories. That's not bad, is it? Got to take that.
So I've just been in the, what are they called? The Golden Arches, because I fancied a tutti pepperoni, Vic Extreme. See, I fancied it. I was humming and hawing whether I wanted it, and this is going to show you how much, because I didn't have it. And I had a look at what else I wanted, and I thought, no, I didn't want anything else. So I didn't bother getting anything, so I thought, I'll go into Burger King, because they do this chicken thing, which I quite enjoy. But they've not got that one either. They're obviously limited time things. So I've had, as I did with McDonald's, I've had a wee look through the menu and thought, no. And I've walked out to both McDonald's and Burger King, because they didn't have exactly what I wanted. So I don't know whether that's stubbornness or just kind of shown me how much things have changed. So I'm heading off to Mercadona. I'll maybe get a burger from there. I've only had one once before, and it was completely, the hype on it was over the top. The folk that I'd spoken to, I'd seen it actually on YouTube and whatnot, had said it was just fantastic. And I tried it, and I think because of the hype, I was just like, it's kind of bang average. But coming away, the more I thought about it, the more I kind of was thinking, actually, it was actually quite nice. And it was, I think, €3 for just a single cheeseburger. But they do a double, but they don't have cheese on it, which I don't quite understand that. So I'm heading off to Mercadona anyway, so I might get chicken and potatoes. I might get a burger. I really don't know. I'll see when I get there. I'm going to get something for my tea tonight. I'm going to get something for lunch and for dinner for tomorrow. Elaine comes back on Friday, so that's going to be 2.5 weeks she's been away. So just as a quick update, I weighed myself on Sunday and I'd lost another 2.5 pounds. So I was down at 15.5. I've weighed myself this morning and I'm down at 15.3 3/4. So another 1.25 pounds off since Sunday. And what I actually tried to do yesterday was to have round about the 2,500 calories, and I failed miserably. I only just got over 2,000. So I don't know if it's the heat. It could be the heat, but the heat's never bothered me like this before. It's never stopped me eating. But yeah, I've no got the temptation for the crap. Didn't get me wrong, I'm getting hungry and I can feel I'm kind of a bit hungry just now. But I'm no sitting there thinking, oh, pizza, or to be honest, I've never thought of pizza for weeks and weeks, other than when I'm kind of talking about it, because I'm saying something isn't pizza, or I'm really not that fussy about it, which I suppose is good. So anyway, relentless march on to losing 2 stone. The only thing is, it's still so hot at times, and trying to get any real exercise done is quite difficult. I'm just looking. I'm not bald, by the way. I don't know if you can see. I do have a full head of hair. Just that's cropped it short, but it's just grey and white. So in this, it looks as if I've not got any, the way I'm looking at it. Anyway, off to Mercadona and we'll see what we get. Right, I think just a wee video just to sum everything up, bring it to completion. So when Elaine left, I had thought to myself, I'll do some videos, because I don't know, I can't remember the previous videos I mentioned, saying that the whole idea, well, I had my original videos, the previous videos, that we were both supposed to be, well, the 3 of us, wee man as well, was supposed to be driving up to Scotland. So I was going to video that, the kind of the places that we went to and wee adventures that we had, and wee adventures in Scotland. I was going to kind of video us doing the house up and that for getting it on the market. And then it all changed. Elaine decided that she was just going to be quicker going herself, because, well, the bottom line was she didn't want to spend a lot of time in the UK. She wanted to get back here to the sun where it suits her better. As the song goes, all our clothes are for the sun now, and she wants to be where the weather suits her clothes. Whereas for Pico and I, we would have been the ones better off being in Scotland, but we would never have got the house done. But anyway, it was right. If anyone was going to go on, it needed to be Elaine. So Pico and I, of course, stayed here. And so, as you probably know, if you're watching this, it didn't really actually do that many videos. Kind of got bored, to be honest with you, because there's nothing to put on them, because every day is just the same. And I mean, how many times can I say, yeah, I ate some chicken, I ate some couscous, I ate some salad. I actually had enough, you know. So no, we're going to go down the way. Yeah, I know I lied and said we'd go down this way and go straight back, but you can't believe a word I say. Right across. Let's go down to the park, see if you can noise up anyone down there. He's not been too bad, to be fair. I think he's a bit hot, and there's lots of new dogs, and he's looking at them going, I don't know you, and I don't know if I can be bothered barking at you or growling at you, because it's a bit hot. But anyway, that's him. I'm done. Yes, so the video's done. So to wrap up, I, since Elaine left, have lost 7.5 pounds between the weigh-ins from Elaine leaving and coming back. 7.5 pounds, that's not bad, half a stone. Absolutely delighted with that. Elaine put £3 on, but I'm not surprised, to be honest with you. She was eating out a fair amount, although she said, I didn't really eat that much, because every time I spoke to her, she was kind of saying she was going out, but she hadn't eaten, and I did keep saying to her, and she'll tell you this, she better tell you this if you ever ask, I did keep saying to her, watch what you're eating, you have to eat, and eat properly. But she was going out, she was having cake and stuff, and as you do when you go out and you don't mark it all down, you lose track of what you're eating. And so she's put £3 on, £2.5 on, not 3, £2.5 she's put on, since she's been away. But to be honest with you, for 2.5 weeks away, I said to her, I said, if you had gone away with the mindset saying, I'm going to be eating out with friends and family, if I put on £3, I'll absolutely take it. And she came back and I'd only put on the £2.5, she would have been absolutely delighted. But because she didn't, because she went with the mindset of, no, I'm going to be good, I'm going to lose weight while I'm over there, and hasn't, obviously it's disappointing. But we get back onto it this week, and we bash on. So I don't know what I'm going to be doing going forward, because as I say with the weight loss, because it's kind of like a weekly thing in you know, that I'm weighing myself, and every day it's like Groundhog Day, it's all just the same. I've started, because it was just so hot here, I started doing press-ups and stuff, and just bodyweight squats and whatnot. But today I actually went back up the stairs, and I just about killed myself, if I'm going to be honest with you. It was a disaster, but at the same time I've come away absolutely delighted that I did it. It was so tough, and there was a couple of times I've kind of grabbed a hold of the wall and clung on, because I've kind of put the dumbbells down and got stood up and went, but again, that was just the heat. So I need to be careful, but I actually did really enjoy it, and I've come away and I'm feeling better for it tonight. So I'm going to go back to that. I need to force myself up and do that. I'm going to spin, because I'm getting sick of pulling this lead over my head constantly. I wish he would walk in a straight line. So right, let's have a quick scout about, because there are puppies. They're all wee puppies. We should be fine. He's having a wee look at them. Look at him. Can we see him? He's on alert. Look, Pico, you on alert? Can I get the angle? I can't get the angle. So anyway, so that's it. So yes, £2.5 lost. So that's good. Absolutely going to take that. Delighted with life. £2.5, £7.5. It's a £2.5 loss this week. It's pretty much been £2.5 loss every single week. So I don't know if the scale's broken, but I did call Elaine through as well on the day after she came back, and I did the weigh-in. Get that up, just so there was evidence that someone could see that I wasn't pulling porkies, and I had in fact lost that. So yeah, down to 15 stone 2.5 pound. I think it was £2, £2.5 I think it was. Look at him. There's dogs over there. Can you see it? Can we see him? Yeah, and look at him. Now he's not a dog friendly dog. He does this and stops so he can have a good stare, eye them up to see whether they're worthwhile having a go at. Honest to God. And then some of them will come and see him, and he'll be, and I'm like, no, please don't, because he's a dick. And then he's nice as pie with the dogs. And then other dogs, he looks as if he's got to be nice as pie, and I didn't say anything, and the next thing he's gone at them like a fucking gremlin. He's a dick. But anyway, so signing off, and I'll sit down and see what's going to happen with videos going forward, if I do any more, or if I don't, because I don't know what to do with them, and I'm just kind of getting bored, just doing the same thing over and saying the same thing over and over again. I will definitely pick it up as and when I am ready to start training on the bike, the running and the pull-ups. I think that might be good to kind of, and easier to kind of show the progression and the kind of the training going in for it. So that might be worthwhile, but I don't know when that's going to be. I've got it in my head that I'm going to start that when we actually move house. So when we get Edinburgh sold and we find a new place over here, and move in. So I've got that in the back of my head, but that would depend on what weight I'm on, what weight I'm at as well. I think it might not, because it shouldn't, especially the cycling. I mean, I'm at the hospital on Wednesday to see whether they're going to cut into me, or whether they're going to let me fester longer to see if it kind of recovers from itself. And on another thing that I was actually walking along just and kind of popped into my head, I cannot think at any point today my piriform has been an issue. Usually I wake up and it's bang right there, kind of saying to me, all right mate, still here, still hurting, steady as you go. But it's been getting not as bad as it had been, and recovering quicker as I just get up and kind of start walking about. I can't think, other than getting out of the car and just being a little bit stiff and a little bit, just a little bit of a niggle, it's not been horrific. So I'm hoping that I've kind of turned a corner on that. I'm just hoping that this is me in the final stretch now with that kind of recovering as well. So the exercise that I'm doing aren't really kind of pushing that too much by the looks of things, and it's going okay. But anyway, yeah, I think I've said goodbye about 3 times now. 4th time lucky. Goodbye.